Hi, welcome to May. This is one of my favorite months of the year because as part of our calendar, this month we are making buttermilk biscuits. And I love buttermilk biscuits. I'm here with my godfather Walton, who I've put in a beautiful 4th of July apron since that's next month. Yes, it was actually his idea. And we're gonna make some biscuits. So tell me about this biscuit recipe.
So we love to have biscuits around this house, and we've tried every possible homemade recipe. And finally someone introduced me to this biscuit, and it's by far the best you've ever had. It's a simple recipe. It only is buttermilk, frozen butter, it's self-rising flour, and it's a little bit of salt, and then a lot of honey at the end. It's easy to make, and we're going to walk through the whole process, but this is something you can serve your family anytime. It takes no time at all to do, and you're going to love this.
And it's way better than the biscuits in a can.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes, there is a difference. I'm like an aficionado, you might say.
You are an aficionado. Okay, let's get started.
We've got some salt, we've got buttermilk, we've got a frozen stick of butter, and we've got some cold self-rising flour. And then of course, honey at the end.
If you've ever made biscuits or a pie crust or anything else, you really want to have their butter cold so it works into the flour, but it doesn't melt. And so with this, we have our butter that we've kept in the freezer, and we're going to grate that butter. We also have our self-rising flour. That's been in the freezer too. That way you get this really nice cold mixture, and then we have as cold a buttermilk as we can get to mix in at the end. And we're going to walk through the process and show you how to do this.
So I'm going to grate a stick of frozen butter. Okay. And so now I'm going to mix the butter in with the flour, but I'm going to mix it with a fork so that it doesn't melt.
So we preheat our oven to 425 degrees. Now we're going to grease a cast iron skillet and place it in the oven to get it warm before we put our biscuits in it. You can use bacon fat for this if you have bacon fat. I don't have any lying around, so we're using butter for this. If you're making breakfast in the morning, cook your bacon first and use the fat from that. It works really nicely.
So we're going to throw in a pinch of salt, and then we're going to add in our buttermilk.
And maybe a little bit bigger pinch, roughly a teaspoon. Okay, you want to stir that up real quick and we'll add our buttermilk. You use we say a cup and a quarter. It could be a little more, it could be a little less. When you get to sort of a shaggy dough, we're there. It's going to be a little sticky. Slowly incorporate that. And this has been in the refrigerator, and the flour and butter have been in the freezer getting cold. The key to this is really keeping it all cold. That's why we don't use our hands until the very last minute. And this is about perfect right there.
So I've got these biscuit cutters, which are my great-grandmother's, but unfortunately, they've got some rust on it. So we're gonna go with the new one today.
So first thing we'll do is flour our work surface.
Yes.
This is where we start using our hands for just a minute. And we're going to press our dough out, and we're going to fold it on itself about 10 to 15 times. This gives you those flaky layers that really make a biscuit great. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
No, you said 10.
Oh, sorry.
So we're at 13.
Oh, sorry, 13, 14. We'll do one more to get to 15, and 15.
Okay, so the real answer is 15, not 10.
10 to 15, it's a
Okay.
range. Okay, now we want to flatten this out to about 3/4 of an inch thick.
God, it smells like a Cracker Barrel in here.
So you're going to take the hot pan from the oven and we're going to roll out our biscuits. An important thing, when cutting biscuits, you push straight down. Don't twist it in any direction, just straight down and then up. So we put this back in the oven and we're going to bake it at 425 for roughly 15 minutes. But we'll want to check it midway through. We're also, when we get to about the midway point, about 10 minutes, we're going to baste some butter on top to give it that nice brown top that everyone likes in a biscuit. I'm going to pop that back in the oven for us.
All right.
And now we wait.
All right, we're gonna pull them out real quick before they're done so that we can put some butter on the top and give them that perfect golden brown look. Those have risen beautifully.
They're not really low-calorie biscuits.
No, no.
There you go. If you pop that back in the oven for another about 5 minutes. It's time.
Look at those.
You can see the layers you got from folding them over about 15 times. They've risen, they look great, they're browned. Let them cool for a minute or two and then they're ready to serve. They're gonna be super hot, but this is the way you want them. The butter's melted all the way through. I like mine with butter and honey. Any sort of jelly or jam is also pretty wonderful. Shall we?
We shall.
You can see the layers. That's just a phenomenal biscuit. It's hot.
It's hot.
I have a plate for myself. We use a lot of butter in the biscuits, but I'll be honest, I put on more. Yeah, I know. It's not heart healthy, but it is delicious.
I can't have any more butter.
I just can't do it to
Yeah,
myself.
I can't do it to myself. It will take the honey. Oh my God, that's so good.
That's delicious. It's better than any biscuit you'll get in a can. It's a great biscuit. You will get a better biscuit than this. You can make it at home, serve it for your friends. It's not expensive when you do it yourself. And it's better than anything you'll get at a store or a restaurant. It really is.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next month in June. Am I more Paula Deen or Martha Stewart? I feel like biscuits are very Paula Deen.
You're from Arkansas. You're the pioneer woman.
Okay.